This clip we're gonna talk about new set called Age of Eternities. Some cards caught my attention, so I will talk in my opinion and let's let's see what your opinion is. So the first card caught my attention is the legendary creature Kabu Pilot Tanuk Steadfast Second. It has the text, other creatures you control have haste, and artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp 2. No, 2 colorless and 1 red mana. So this card caught my attention. It is because of warp. Warp is kind of reduce mana into 2 colorless and 1 red mana. So if you have set up on board correctly, you will get artifact and red creature for free, like literally free. It's a cheat. So this card, like a setup in the board, you gonna be, if for the some route one is like you have a ruby medallion and the five crystal from the Final Fantasy set. We're gonna reduce your red spell by two colorless to generic mana. So if you have two of these, warp cost you're gonna have on your hand is like a one red. So one red can also reduce in two ways. First card is Berkey, God of Storytelling, that have text of when you cast a spell, add rate. Basically it. So if you continue to cast, you're gonna get the red mana back and gonna spend the red mana that you have new one to the next spell. So basically nearly all of your hand. Or another route is Defiler of Instincts, and the creature of Palisade Kabu. So it have a first strike, and the text that I recently take a look is the second one. The first one, as an additional cost of the red card permanent spell, you may pay 2 life. Those spell cost red less to cast if you pay life this way. So basically, you're gonna pay the warp cost because of it's alternative. No, it's alternative mana cost. So when you cast a Register spell or defense spell, you're gonna pay the warp cost, and when warp cost pay, you have 2 generic and 1 red mana. So you reduce it with Defiler and the two generic basic card costless. So basically free, and you can dump your hand, and if you hit it, you can swing it. So it's good, right? But it's a lot, so yeah, don't think about it so much. The second card that caught my attention is Pain for All. Pain for All is enchantment aura. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, enchant creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. And whenever enchant creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Why? Why it caught my attention? Easy. I like to play Wolverine, the best there is. So basically, Wolverine is double damage every time he want to deal. So if you have Wolverine by power 10 power, when you enchant Pain for All, it enters. Choose the target to be the Wolverine, so it deals damage to itself. When it deals damage to itself, it will be 10 times 2, so it's 20 to itself. And when it's dealt damage 20, it will do damage to each opponent. So it's multiplied by 2 again. So this will be 40. Yeah, that's why it got my attention. Oh, but don't keep him indestructible. The third the third card is Princess Baluth. Oh, I like this card. I like this card so much. Uh, it's a creature beast that have 4 line of text. This spell can't be countered. Tremble, haste, creature spell you control can't be countered, and combat damage can't be prevented. I like this a lot because when you are a Wotan commander or some big dumb creature like to hit somebody, everybody, you might wanna face with temporary protection and fox or some type of text that's gonna be prevent the combat damage or prevent damage or whatever. Yeah, that is the type of text that I hate it so much, because when I like to hit like a 100 damage to him and he will cast tribute protection. So yeah, it's a very bad situation. When this card come out, yeah, I like it a lot because he will never escape my grasp, never again. I will hit everything, and the good thing is commander damage is still count when if when opponent can't like if opponent can in the line of text that player can change life like not going up, not going down, but this creature was this Wotan commander still count 21. So yeah, good. It's a little bit bad, like it can die for shock, but it's good to be it's good to be like to be my staple in nearly every deck from now on. The fourth card will be this guy. Might Form Harmonizer. Creature insect druid. It have a text landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control until end of turn. And warp 2 generics and 1 green. It have a stat and 4/4. It's a good it's a good creature to pump your creature, not even a Voltron or and every green deck. So that's good. It's easily put in the Tifa Lockhart deck because it reduce like normally if you don't have anything any power up something, it will be 1/2. So if you want to Tifa to hit somebody to 21 over, you will have like a five time trigger. So if you have this guy, you have reduced your trigger like to 3 times. So it's basically reduce your half of your landfall, and it's good for like Azusa Lord of Slinking deck because yeah, landfall deck. But I don't sure anyone will play Azusa this day. Oh, easy. New guy, Loot, Exuberant Explorer. Yeah, that's a good card to catch my eye. Fifth card, Loading Zone. It's an enchantment. It's one of if one or more counter would be put in a creature, spacecraft, or planet you control, twice that many of each of those kinds of counters are put into it instead, and have a cost of green. Basically, this is like, oh, how do I put this? It's basically half of the blink season into a harder scale cost. Yeah, it's good to it's good it's good, like not a setup green deck, but it's like a finisher card in the one turn cycle. So you don't have to pay like doubling season cost, like 4 generic and 1 green. You just pay one, and doubling your counters as much as you can in one turn. So that's basically, wow. That's very It's basically shit mana cost. The 6, if I spell it wrong, I'm sorry. I don't good that English so much, but yeah, I'm gonna try. Terrace Symbiosis, the 2 generic and 1 green enchantment. Whenever you put one or more +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once each turn. This is called my extension easy, because normally green have like a not a generic draw, but if you have draw with a cost, like if you want to draw a lot, you want to go with some way like draw with big power, draw with creature enter or cast, like, and there's something is like when something it draw with a cost, not essentially draw. And this is like a first card or second card we play draw with counter, and it's draw a lot. When you normally put in the past, like you want to put one counter in the past, you want to put +1/+1, like in the one form of counter. And this is when you put that many, you draw that many. It's good in many things, like Conformer Shuriken, Fractal Harness, and Power Fist. So if you gotta put a lot in one turn, a lot in one mass of +1/+1 counter, this card is very good. You can do draw a lot and play a lot. Oh, and if you play Little Woven Reggie Grandma Commander, yeah, you're gonna like this card a lot. And the 7th is Bioengineered Future. 1 generic and 2 green. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters, create a lander token. Is a artifact token with 2, and tap. Sacrifice this token, search your library for a basic card, put into the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. And another line text is: each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each land that enters the battlefield until you control this turn. So this is a good card, because I think normally you will have to set up a board when you can play the land last to trigger the landfall deck, but this is like some backup situation or something that you can play the land first, so you have more mana, and you're gonna pay something else, pay the creature that gonna get you additional +1/+1. So this is a good thing, because normally it's like a safe play for Bristly Build when you got nuke before you can go to the combat, and the main phase 2, that this guy will be safe for your creature in the second main, like something like that. The eighth card is Tanuk, Memorial Ensign. One and the red and green. 2 for legendary creature Carbo Pilot. It has a landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Tanuks deal 1 damage to each opponent. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, draw a card. And so this is not a legendary commander, Volton commander like I used to, but before I play Volton commander, I like to play landfall deck a lot. So this guy is good. It can what can I say? You like cycling. He can cycling the every fresh land into some new card, because you can pay a land, fetch it to search for a second time. You ping 2 to every people and you draw a card. So if you pay a landfall, this is good. Not good like some commander, but yeah, that's good. You can combo kill someone. Like it have many lines to trigger the landfall to like ping 40 to everyone or infinite. That it have many lines, so that's good. The ninth card is Anti-Casual Mystique. I believe I pronounced correct. So this is a creature LC, 6 generic mana. When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield tab, and have a alternative warp 4. It have stat is 7/5. So this card is caught my attention, so that because I have a friend play with the commander, the Anima, and this card is very good because normally this card can combo with Cowstone Curio that have an effect of when permanent enter, you can bounce another. So Anima, usually the line of Anima is like play something and bounce something cost less and colorless, so it can do it infinite time. But if you have Cowstone Curio and the Kodama of the East tree, I think you can combo off infinite and draw infinite card and put permanent as much as you like to combo. Yeah, that's a good thing. And finally, the last one, the card that it caught my attention in the first, but I'm gonna put in the last because it's mind blowing when you think about it a little bit longer. It's the Dominance Bracelets. 2 generic mana. Legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has 15 generic. And excited Dominion Bracelets. You control the target opponent during their next turn. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is this creature's power, activate only as a sorcery, and equip 1 generic. Why this card caught my attention so much? When first I think, oh, this is like a Emrakul in the version of equipment. So if I want to control that many player, I will have something to copy, like a mirror to keep the legendary in the same name can exist in the same time, and copy it many times to take over their head. Like that is good until I've read it like, oh, that's better than Emrakul, because Emrakul usually have to give an extra turn to whoever that take control, right? That's but this is not. So this is good thing. Upside. And if I think about it, it's better than take turn. Why? If I let me say like this: if I have over 21 commander damage, over on the creature like power 21 up and have trample and okay, and I have this, and I have Exhaust. I gonna usually end everyone in one turn cycle. So we play for 4 player in EDH. Yes. And it's in my turn. I equip Assault Suit. I have more than 21 damage, and I have the Dominant Bracelet. I will attack one of the player, anyone, if fine, and I kill him. And if you have 2 player left, I take the one. I activate the Dominant Bracelet for 1 player. That is in the next player turn, right? And when it's turn, I will take control him, and then I will give my commander to him. And that because I take control, I will have like my second turn, but his turn, and I will take that turn to eliminate and attack the next person and eliminate him with all of my resource that I take control, and when intended turn I tap it all out, and when the next turn is back into my turn, I have 21 commander damage again and kill him. So 1 turn cycle, this card is nuts. Yeah, that's all about it. So I want you to think and chat with me in the comment section, and I will reply as much as I can. See you in the next clip.